Alright guys, welcome back to a new video. If you can see on my screen, I have like a balance window UI. Some videos back, I made a tutorial on the anime pop-up, so that is the style I will be going for. Let's get right into it. First things first, we can start with a very simple rectangle with a corner radius of 35 or so. There you go, right here. As you can see, here is the UI from last time, right? And I will take the layer effects here as well as the color, which is 0E, 0E, 0F. So we're gonna go for 0E, 0E, 0F, like so, and paste the effects. So if we take a look at the effects here, the stroke is a gradient. I will actually convert this to a green color, as you can see, and then we have a stroke right here. Opacity 35, color is black, and size 10 with the spread all the way up, like so. Here is our basic look, right? So for this balance UI, let's think. Alright, so I just pulled up a second reference. It shows the balance. I like how this one shows the amounts, an increase, as well as the player's name. Perhaps we can add the avatar as well, and quick transfer from here. You know, if we think of this, like you could select a player in your game lobby. Right here we have like a stroke on the inside, so let's go add that. It's very simple. It's just a small rectangle with the fill off and the stroke on. So we have a simple rectangle right here. Let's go 25 pixels. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go for Fredoka for the fonts right here. Let's go for hello GFX comment. Okay. Let's lower the size. Still too much. Let's go like right here, for example. Here I'm going to lower the value. I'm gonna go for a bluish tone. Let's see how this looks. As you can see, I think it's pretty good. Hello. Let's try to do that. The next we go for balance right here, and I think we should add a stroke on the text. So go for a black stroke, the size of like 2, opacity of 35. It's very subtle, you can like barely see it, but it's there. Let's go for balance. Hey guys, real quick, check out the design assets we have on the store. We have 5 icon packs and also tons of UI that you can get. Check it out if you want to grab some assets for yourself, and I hope you enjoy this video. Balance, and then I'm going to make this size smaller. Right here, just about. And here we have a glow and a texture. For the glow, we can simply go new layer, clip. Let's go for a color. Just place it like right here, like that. You know, very simple. For the stroke, modify this so it matches like that. So we have balance, okay, and then we have the amounts. Let's go for the amounts. 16. Let's go for dollar. I don't know, like 7,500. Like that. Now for the dollar sign symbol, I'm gonna go for this color. And perhaps here. Maybe we can make this green. Does that look good? I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Go for a smaller symbol. Does that look good? Not sure. If we do go for this, I would actually prefer to copy this, actually. Like this. And then we could go for the same gradient, right? Go for gradient. Let's take this off. Go for green. I mean, it's not bad, right? Alright, I'm going to add the texture. All this is basically, well, it's just a checker pattern, which you can grab off of Google. Just look up checker pattern, PNG, and I just erase it like that. So, looks pretty good. I like that. What else? I'm trying to see. Okay, we have the buttons. We need a close one. So, add this real quick. Right here. So I'm gonna fix the alignment. For balance, should we add like a little panel behind it? Is that a good idea? Actually, not sure. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Like this? I don't know. I don't know. You guys like this? Like here. Drop the fill. Does that look better? It might. I'll just keep it, I guess. So we have balance. A little subtle glow right here. That's pretty cool. I like it. You know what? I'm actually going to make this the same size. The size of this is gonna be 520 by 610. So I'm gonna go for 520 by 610. Yeah. I like this look better. I think this is a much better like layout. So I'm gonna go over this right here. Okay, same elements, same stuff. There we go. That's pretty cool. Let it close. Now if I move the button over here, let's go for two options. Let's go for two options. Let's go for a button, send, receive money. Like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna play around. Send and receive. And then we can have like a quick transfer. Like right here or something. Here we will add like the players in your lobby. So here. Two, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Okay. I think this is fine. Quick transfer. Alright. this is what we have. Going to copy the mainframe right here, and then I'm going to take off the fill. Going to right click and rasterize, filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Well, actually rasterize there, so filter, blur, Gaussian blur. So we have a nice glow effect like this. Okay. Alright, now we're going to take a look at how we can import or well export our assets. I think I will do a proper video covering the whole exporting importing process in detail, so I don't have to, you know, keep doing this every single video because it is quite redundant, right? And yeah, I think making a few videos you know, explaining each portion of the design process, the importing process, can make it very helpful for people to find the right, you know, information in a single video. So, okay, anyways, firstly, I look at the frames, okay? The frames are rectangles with round corners, right? So that means we can make that inside of Studio. We don't have to export those. The textures, the glows, right, these image assets, these are what we have to export, right? So for example, the glow here, right, we would have to export this. However, we don't want to export this as it is now because it's green. Why? Because if we have a green image asset like this, we can't modify the color. If we want to have glow effects or animate it, we can't, right? So what we do is I'll make a copy. I will hit Control U, turn my saturation all the way down to remove the color, and then lightness all the way up. So we have a white glow. Once we export this white glow, we can color this glow inside of Studio as we wish. So the way I export it is you want to make sure you export the layer. So right click, quick export, because if you export up here, it will have the canvas, full canvas basically. So if we go export, and here we can color this, like for example, ring underscore glow. If you take a look, what else do we have? We have the glow inside of the balance field. How do we export this? Well, if we copy this out, you can see it exceeds the shape or the mask shape we want this to be contained inside. So we gotta fix that. How we can fix this is if we hold Control, click on the icon of our rectangle, we will make a selection, and then I'm gonna go for my rectangular marquee tool because now if I right click, I can go select inverse, and then I will hit backspace. This will cut out the excess like this. Now I can hit Control U, saturation, lightness all the way up, and now we can export. Besides that, the rectangle, we can make that inside of Studio. The circles, same thing. The text, same thing. Clothes, same thing. All this stuff we can make inside of Studio, except for the texture, of course. So you will want to export this in the same way. So we can, you know, go for a cutout like that. Control U, make this white, and export this like so. I will catch you guys inside of Studio, and we're going to take a look at how we can rebuild this UI. Okay, so here we are. I am in the file with my previous design, the anime pop-up, and I will show you guys how to make the main frame, and then the inner contents are pretty simple. So yeah, we're gonna start with a screen GUI, and then we're gonna go for a frame. Go for a canvas. Let me bring up my tools here. Basically, the purpose of the canvas, this will basically control the background and also house our design. Instead of having it float around, under the GUI object itself. So basically, canvas, we will just go fit, just go for anchor, even though it doesn't really matter, but just for consistency. We can go for background off and hit scale. Okay, now for our main frame, let's check out our anime pop-up. We have a main frame. As you can see, if I were to take off the content, you will see here is the main frame. Okay, so our main frame is going to be the same size, 520 by 610, and basically a frame. Let's go for size 520 by 610. Here, if we go to our rectangle, 520 610, as you can see. So now we're going to add a corner. All right, and we're going to use the scale value, not the offset. Use the scale, UI corner, you go for like 0.1. And for the effects, I have a gradient and a stroke, which I will copy right here. Main. So the stroke is thickness 5. You can see the color transparency value 0.15. For the gradient, we have a rotation of -90, transparency of 0.1, and here are the colors. We have this color as well as this color, as you can see. So next we have a stroke frame like this, which goes around. How can you make this? Well, we actually have two, right? We have two strokes. It is basically just a frame. If you watch the anime pop-up video, it's a frame. We take off the background by going transparency 1. We take off the gradient, stroke, and then we will resize like this. Okay. Take that off. Okay. Inside of this, we'll basically add a stroke like that. And if you make the color white, you can also add a gradient inside of the stroke. And here you can see, just like that. That is basically it. Okay. So I'm gonna go back here, turn this back on, and then we're going to go for our green colorway, color scheme. So here we have the first one, the purple, and then we have the second color. Let's go right here, paste. Okay, and the inside stroke is just going to be one color towards the bottom. A little darker like that. And this is what we have so far. Next, inside of main, you can see we have a texture and a glow. Okay, so we have these. Go paste. How do we add these? Well, basically, just go image, right? And you can look for the size in your exported file. Just configure the size right here in offset. In this case, your texture should be the same size as your main frame, so you can just go for fit, paste the asset ID, take off the background. Oh, actually no, you gotta resize this. But, then you just change the color. There you have it. That is your texture, basically. Do that for all of your assets. We're going to change the color of the glow here to a nice green, as you can see. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the hello, we have the close, and the buttons. Okay. Leave here, I have a nice button. I'm going to grab the buy, close, and some text labels. Go for this right here. Okay. Let's go ahead. Paste. Okay, so we have a close. Basically, you guys can check out the colors right here. Boom, first color, and the second. All of the properties are also right here. For the buy, Let's go ahead, change the color. Well, actually, let's go for white because I will grab the stroke gradient and paste it inside of our eye. Change this to send like that. So we have send. Once again, you can watch my previous video and you can see how we build these step by step. But also, don't forget, I am planning to make some master videos on covering all these steps. Anyways, here is a rich text markup. We can go for hello. Take this off. Hello GFX comment. Perfect. Let's go right over here. Okay, that is looking good. Let's go ahead, change the color of our send. Nice little orange. Okay. And lastly, we have some very simple stuff. We have to balance size 438 by 151. So we're gonna go for frame. So 438 by 151. Okay, this will go right here. This will be balance. We're going to add a corner. Change the corner radius 0.2, 0.1, 0.15. Let's go for our background color. And then I will also add a stroke. Size 2, transparency 0.35. Alright, so I'm going to import our assets from earlier. We have a balance glow. We go here. Image. Let's go paste. Fit, anchor, background off. Skip. Go for a nice green color. Like so. There we go. Seems like we have to make the corner radius a little more round. Okay. Here we can paste our text. Go ahead, copy. And turn off rich text here. Color. We'll go for dollar sign. Dollar symbol. Copy. 7,500. Increase the size. There we go. And lastly, we have the quick transfer. Copy our text. Transfer, and then we'll basically make a frame, a parent frame, or a wrapping frame, however he wants to call this. And we'll just go right here, back off. Let's go for scale. Let's add a list layouts, vertical center, add a frame. Size for each is going to be 60 for both X and Y, so let's go for 60 by 60. Change the color, add a corner radius of 1, 0, and then we'll go for a stroke 2.35. Here, just copy. Let's see, 4.6. Yep. Direction horizontal. And horizontal flex, we go for space even. Go for space between. And here, as you can see, we have our balance UI. Well, actually, we forgot the glow. And here, as you can see, we have our complete balance UI. Guys, if you enjoy content like this, make sure you drop a like because that helps out the channel. Also check out our store because you can get design assets just like this. We have free ones and also, you know, stuff like icon packs. So if you want, go ahead and check it out. With that being said, I will catch you guys next time.